Hey there everybody, Milknyte here, and welcome to part 2 of Kingdoms of Amalur, Re-Reckoning Edition. Right, we're going to continue from where we left off. Last time we did a bunch of side quests, as well as get ourselves our first home. For the time being, we're going to be sticking to the main quests. We'll do maybe some of the faction stuff at a later point. But for the time being, we're going to be going to meet Arden. It's quite a fun little session last time. We ended up doing the Widow's quest, even though that one dungeon area was not very intuitive. It weren't too bad. I mean, the good payoff was that we actually got the home in the end, so including all the nice little upgrades that we have. So, tally-ho, and adventure we go. I say adventure we go, Arden's house is, like, not far from here. It's briefly a little walk away. This game definitely has Fable vibes to it in a lot of ways. And that's a good thing. It's like all the good parts of Fable.
Interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here.
What did you
I
expect?
tracked a band of Tuatha to this place. They killed the Fate Weaver. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here. Now I know. They were hoping to find you. Knowing you, you're definitely involved. But something tells me I know you better than you knew yourself. Don't you remember me? I'm hurt. No time for introductions now. The Tuatha are still on the move. I'm certain that we'll see one another again. Soon. Be on your way.
Her sword is really cool, by the way. I don't know if you can actually get it.
What happened here?
Oh, there's a
dead.
Goth.
How did this happen? Why would they have come here? Why kill a harmless old Fate Weaver? They couldn't know that you were headed here. I mean, the stingy bastard owes me a week of drinks. Doesn't mean he deserved to be murdered. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delok.
What's
It's
Delok?
a sacred place to we Fate Weavers. Somewhere that I was hoping to avoid. I was hoping Arden could take you, but I guess it comes down to me. No reason getting anyone else killed over it. Go, I'll meet you there. Once I give Arden a proper funeral. This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake.
Collective as mages, just random books. I don't know if books actually give you any quests in this game. To be honest, I think you just can just read them. Always love how pretty this game looks, though. Always looks nice. Even on like last generation before this console, it looked all pretty cool. Let's change my weapon real quick. Go back to the long sword for the time being. I know it's a bit of a downgrade, but the speed is always worth the trade-off. Also, pay attention to what I was being like in the last part about using daggers all the time. There's plenty of reasons to change up your weapons. Oh, we just found some greaves off a gardener's corpse. Interesting. Well, waste not, want not. It's not like the guy would have used them. Oh yeah, you do get gold from your destruction. You have to have high mercantile to get better gold though. In fact, I'm going to keep investing in mercantile for the time being. Because the more trash loot we get, the more gold we'll end up having. We're not far from leveling up again, actually, to be honest. Just a little bit off of it. It's times like this I wish there was mounts in this game. Kind of running everywhere on foot. It's like a giant marathon. There we go, we just leveled up. Put it on our mercantile skill. Yeah, you recover 30% of an item's gold value when you destroy it. You can now sell stolen goods to any merchants. So yeah, mercantile is definitely worth it. Might as well max out that skill for the time being, and then put on... actually, hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. Actually, it is. It is longsword we need. Might as well put an extra point on something. Maybe my spell. Yeah, why not? Because that'll unlock the next tier for sorcery. For the same tier, we're sticking with Wayfarer, because it's pretty balanced. We've also got our fate meter increased as well now, like it's maxed out. What's going on with you?
I say, isn't there anything we can do about all this uncivilization in these lands? We have magic and weapons. Should be easy work. But you could fit the bill. I'm part of an expedition to the teeth of Naros, and we need another to come with us on the journey.
Oh, this again.
It's as I said, we're going to the unexplored lands south of Dalentarth. They're said to house unimaginable wealth. Our coffers will thank us when we get there. If you need more information, find our camp near Ettenmere and speak to our leader, Helic.
Okay.
Leave me.
We'll definitely be doing the expansions at some point. Just not right now. I suppose when we get to the... I suppose just before we maybe get to the end game, kind of the main campaign, then we'll worry about the expansions.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Enfaminir, Duke of the Hylarlands, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
Looks dangerous up ahead. Yeah, bows were its downfall. Oh, chest here for us. That's hilarious. Sandbagged it. Ah, plague bearer ones can poison you. Looks like a random corpse contains a mission brief from the Shielder and keep Warsworn ledger. We'll take the mission brief. Actually, can we do this? I suppose we could. Actually, what is the quest entail? Oh, I've got to kill the shamans. Yeah, we'll carry on with the main quest. I don't know if we're going to bump into all the shamans yet.
So brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied, he is vitality. He rescued Princess Luna to take as his own. King of Strand, Prince of Passion.
It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Delok.
I still think you're crazy.
Yes. It doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate. The ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. It's the ruins of the Theater of Fate. This is where the first Fate Weavers learned how to read the weave. They left their wisdom behind in the Destiny Stone. I'm hoping that the stone will tell me who you are.
Okay. Makes sense.
He died before his time, but I can't imagine many tears will be shed for him. You tell enough futures and soon you won't have any friends left.
Poor guy.
The Theater of Fate was once an Irathi stronghold. Mortals and immortals worked together to build a site of total understanding. Since then, it's been lost, rediscovered, and abandoned all over again. Mortals can't stand the knowledge, and immortals simply don't care.
No more questions, really. Shadow Prism. Creates a timed explosion. Probably not going to bother with it. I could probably junk it. I mean, the idea of the junk is just have tons of stuff in there and then you can melt it all down. 142 gold. Pretty
Ever since
cabin.
this place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Stay close. This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend.
Out of curiosity, is there a way to turn pop-up tips off? Yeah, turn tutorials off. They get a bit boring. They get a bit annoying after a while. Oh, you can make the heads-up display hidden or small, which is interesting. I'm just going to stick with default. Oh, there's different audio languages. English, German, French. I was wondering if Japanese was an option. Out of curiosity. Okay, tutorials have been turned off. That should stop them from popping up annoyingly during the game. Boiled leather gloves, junk, might as well junk them. Next wave of enemies, I'll probably use the Fate Weave. Depends how many enemies there is. It's quite sizable.
Another victory!
That was another one of these things. Fine steel Fey blades. I suppose we can keep that. In fact, what are Fey blades like? I always forget. They're like better daggers, pretty much. Satisfying sounds they make.
The theater can show us the whole tapestry of fate laid bare. We can do nothing to change it or prevent its horrors. Well, most of us can.
Yeah, they're quite fun weapons. I'm not very proficient with them though at the moment. Best go back to using the sword. I suppose when we get the right upgrades we'll be more proficient with them. An elm buckler. Well, it's better than what we have. Oh, hey man. Good to see you. Playing Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. The technically re-released game that's added more stuff to it, which is interesting.
After all those years of hiding in a bottle, it's good to see some action again. If only one last time.
Smacking everything with a sword and like using spells on them. Occasionally switching it up with the arrows. Stealth's in this game, by the way, but it's not the greatest. Oh yeah, I need daggers to do executions. Yeah, it's really weird. You need like, you can only have the daggers equipped for execution. That's kind of their gimmick. guess it saves on all of doing any extra, like, execution animations for different weapons. I mean, to be fair, there is quite a lot of weapons in this game, or weapon types, I should say. It takes forever to kill anything, eh, Garth does. Oh look, the kobolds are fighting the big monolith creatures. I like seeing that in games where you see like different species fighting each other like that. Or are they just fighting a Garth who's gotten down there? I can't tell. Oh well, they're all dead now.
We're almost there. Or at least as far as I can take you. I've seen this. This moment. I'm sorry, my friend. This is as far as I can take you.
Oh, what a pussy. Oh no, he's come back to help.
I'm still alive. He was supposed to... Do you have any idea what you've done?
He was supposed to die there, but we've changed his fate.
You absorbed everything he was, everything he would do. You changed the weave of destiny itself. Because of you, there are deeds he won't do. Children of his that won't be born. Victims that won't die when they were supposed to. Yes, I'm aware. But there's still no telling what damage you could do if you aren't careful. You're much more dangerous than I thought. We need to get you to the Theater of Fate right away.
Yes, we are super special and can change the fate of any living being. I'm not gonna lie, this game does make you feel kind of godly at times.
Another victory!
I was wondering if that had anything that we could do. I guess it's like a decoration.
The Theater of Fate. I never thought I'd see it.
Oh dear, the frame drop. Probably the waterfall's contributing to it. crispy frame drops. There we go, let's pick right up, back up. Probably the waterfall, maybe the enemy spawns that were doing it. This place is quite huge, to be fair. Hey, good to see you, man. And yes, it is.
We
You're just in
Fateweavers
time.
never fully
I've been
understood the power of this place.
streaming for a little bit. You haven't missed too
Seems
much.
there's a lot we don't understand.
We're wandering around a giant ruin.
Gods, I should have brought another bottle.
These are the weird creatures that show up now. No, it's not. It's a false version of it. Yeah, these things can be a bit tough if they gang up on you. Oh look, we leveled up. How nice. Let's see. Persuasion, I think, for this time. Finally going to work on this, which will, you know, casting costs will be reduced, which is not bad at all, so I'll put 3 points into that. Ooh, Guardian class. You're going to unfollow right now. 25% damage received as mana. 50% elemental resistance. That's not bad, but I still prefer the way there. For the time being. Disciple. Elemental damage and piercing damage. Yeah, I like this little system. It's kind of cool. It's like a softer version of Oblivion's class system.
No surprise that Niskaru found its way to this place of power. Everything about these ruins is dedicated to this room, and at the center of it all is the Destiny Stone. With it, the Fae taught the Fateweavers the answers to the deepest mysteries of fate. Put your hands on the stone, and maybe we can find answers to your own mysteries.
Tell me
This
about the
temple
Destiny
was
Stone.
built by the Arathi, and it's been here as long as recorded history. But the Destiny Stone was made by the first Fateweavers. The legends say that they drew on ageless wisdom to build the stone. But with our order so scattered now, it hasn't been used in years. Just put your hand on the Destiny Stone. It'll show me where you fit into the tapestry of fate. The Niskaru are hideous creatures of chaos and corruption. They hated the Arathi, but unlike them, the Niskaru still stalk our world. Thankfully, they've mostly been driven back from the Feylands, but you still find a few lurking deep underground.
Okay, cool. Let's touch the Destiny Stone.
The Destiny Stone came apart at your touch. And all around you, the tapestry of fate, unweaving itself. And there at the core was the Codex of Destiny. The wisdom that the Fae used to help the first Fate Weavers understand the nature of the weave. Don't you see what this means? Yes, it is. And from what I can tell, you're the one changing it. With every breath, you're changing how lives begin and end. The way the Codex of Destiny came to you out of the stone. That's got to mean something, too. But I'll be damned if I can read this thing. As dangerous as an open flame, you could help people or destroy them entirely. When you get involved, there's no grand cosmic plan. Only freedom, and all the dangers that come with it. And that means I owe you, Wait. What's that?
Purge the abomination! In the name of Godflaw!
Okay, that was pretty badass.
Well, this looks like some fun.
Trying to parry. Being very bad right now. Screw it. Parrying takes forever. Bad at it. Do I have a bit notification? I don't think I do. Let me refresh. No, I don't. No, I don't have one that's popped up. Strangely enough. If I did, it would pop up. Stream Elements would kind of do its thing. Don't need soft Scrabble powder.
Who are you? How do we know you're not working with the Tuatha?
I don't
Look
care
at that.
if you trust me. I'm much more interested in your friend here.
Yeah, that blade looks awesome.
I'm beginning to think that these Tuatha don't like you. Now, why do you think that might be? After all, someone who can change the fate of the world. Who wouldn't want you? I'm not sure, but they're very well informed about your location. They came straight here from Didenhill, but they're not nearly as interesting as you. Especially now that they're dead. Now it's my turn. Why are you here?
Oh, right, okay. No, I didn't have one yet. I can't understand my fate.
Knowing the future is for fools. Who reads the end of a book before it's time? Save your attention for the present. Like that codex you found? Our scholars thought those were all gone from the world. But you're just full of surprises. Good luck understanding it. That's Fae knowledge. They don't even have a written language. The stone is simply embedded with what they know, unseeable to mortals. Why worry about the little fish when deeper waters hold the more interesting secrets?
Do I have notifications? I should do on here.
I don't have the answers for you, but I know someone who might. When you're ready, meet me at the House of Ballads. I'm sure the Fae would love to meet you. Be on your way.
Yeah, I do have notifications. I should have them, so...
We can't trust her. Never met a Docklefar who'd give me a straight answer, even with a sword at their throat. Present company accepted, of course.
Oh, that was cool. He actually
Wrong about
acknowledged
that
us.
codex.
That's
Just be
really
careful
cool.
doing anything she suggests. Meanwhile, we can't just ignore the Tuatha that are tracking you. We need to do something about them.
Oh, do you mean it'll pop up on the screen if someone sends me something? No, not while I'm on PS4, sadly. That kind of thing is like you're talking like on PC and stuff, really. I did have those kinds of notif pop-ups. I thought you meant like via chat notif. Sorry, I wasn't being very clear, was I?
She said they came through Didenhill, didn't she? They don't belong in these lands, so they probably left a trail wide as an Eden's backside. Meet me there, and we'll track them down. Maybe we can find out why they're after you. Or at least how they can find you so easily. I've got some final rites to perform before I leave this place. Good luck.
Okay, let's roll. But yeah, if I was on PC and I had them set up, then yeah, of course. I've got to meet with Agarth in Didenhill. And I can also join the Alien Shear, the elf girl. I think we're gonna stick with Agarth for the time being for now, and then do her quest later on. Yeah, I will do at some point, I promise. But like, I did have a bunch of them on computer, or rather on PC streams. I ended up disabling them because the link expired. Oh, you don't think I am? Okay, that's fine. I think I was being a little bit too paper foil hat that day. Paper foil, tin foil hat, paper foil. No such thing as paper foil. It's tin foil. Oh, it is rare. Okay, then. I guess in order for that to happen, you have to do a bunch of outlandish stuff. Which that's the furthest thing away from me. I don't really do anything outlandish at all on here. Love how there's a wolf that just randomly spawned in front of us. Oh, big baddie. Maybe. Well, there'd be no bones about it. You'd have to do a bunch of outlandish stuff in order for that to happen, surely. Little crab. Dancing. Well, the old one's back now. What was the difference? Again, I tend to forget. Cowl of skill. No, get rid of that. It's good to know, man. I'm glad to know that the old you is back, man. It's a good thing. At least I think it is, right? I think one of the shamans that we need to kill is here. F that. We're just gonna run up to him and just smack him around. Just get slaughtered. That's good. So that's definitely an improvement. Oh, a dispel chest. Damn it, couldn't do it in time. Oh well. Crude steel hammer. I don't use two-handed, sadly. Well, I do, but like, I don't use the hammers. Hammers aren't really that great. You know something though? I'll be able to get rid of like... Actually, I should just store those. They're pretty much useless at this point. I'm gonna get rid of the Fey Blades. I mean, they're fun, but like... They're not the best, really. I mean, that sword's great, but it's two-hander and it takes forever to use. That's another one as well. All that extra nutrients that you've got to get rid out of your system. Hence the bigger volumes. Oh yeah, you can swim in this game. There's not a lot to it. Just a different animation when you're in water. Don't know if you can dive, I can't remember if you can. Actually, can I fast travel? It'd be a bit better if I did that. Before we do that though, we're going to go back to Canarok real quick. And I'm going to quickly store those two knives in that storage chest I've got. The reason I don't want to put them as junk is because they are uniques and you won't get another one like them, so... You know. It's best to preserve them. I think you can actually upgrade weapons in this game, but I'm trying to remember how you do it. I know it's to do with the smithing system. Okay, we're going to place... That's to take the Knight and Fate's Needles. We don't need them. We don't need the shield either. We have a better shield now. Right, let's roll. More stuff to do. Can I travel there? No, I gotta get there on foot. I can fast travel to Shieldring Keep though and go that way. Crude Azurite chakrams. Average speed. In fact, what are the chakrams like? I've seen them, but I've not used them yet. In terms of moveset. Oh, those look kind of cool. Oh, that's pretty badass, actually.
Hello there.
You get to do flame damage with them too, so... Another shrine for us there. Look how glorious this game looks. I can't get over how pretty it looks. Like the landscapes and everything.
I'll kill you all if I have to. Damn boggarts. Give me a moment. Suddenly, very dizzy. Aside from the boggarts and blood plague. Look, you should turn around and go. Go somewhere safe. This is no place for visitors right now. Kester Barclay would know far better than me. He's in the town square. Go and ask him yourself. Kester's right in the town square. They're out in droves. I don't know why, but Kester might. He returned from a scouting mission not long ago.
No, blood plague. Although I suppose you could call it that if you wanted. It's what the boggarts carry, I think.
It's the blood plague.
Yeah, they carry it.
The boggarts carry it. Nearly all of the village has been infected. Most don't die from it, but it can weaken a man fiercely. Without a cure, the village won't last much longer.
So you can't die from it, but you can be weakened from it.
Didenhill's warden. That means he sees to things, keeps us safe and the like. Dyden Hill is a haven for those traveling from Gorehart to Galliford. But nah, nowhere is safe. Talk to you later.
I'm going to speak to Barclay. The buttocks. The buttocks, the boggarts buttocks. Little wooden things. They're very unique looking monsters.
Why, Miss Thal, what is it you... Oh, hello. Did Thaddeus send you?
Tester Barclay, my apologies. I don't mean to be rude. This crisis has me a bit on edge. Yes, that's it. Did Thaddeus tell you? The boggarts carry it in their venom, and they're spreading it everywhere. Normally the things keep to themselves. Looks like some Jotun got into their lair there. Forced the boggarts out. You're either brave or a fool.
I'm both.
If you could kill the Jotun, perhaps the boggarts would leave us alone. All right. Travel north to the boggarts' lair in Coilsbane and clear out their cave. Driving the Jotun from Coilsbane would be the best thing you could do for us. Of course, Astrid Frisk could probably use some help as well. They won't likely kill you. Leave you weak as a kitten there. Around here, that's as good as dead.
Oh, I see. Okay. So they'd weaken you, and then, like, if anything would come after you, like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to defend yourself.
A single boggart we can handle. But 10? 20? It's only a matter of time before the whole town is infected. I can't allow them to run around unchecked, putting all the folks here at risk. Coilsbane is a boggart cave just north of town. Well, it used to be anyway. A while back, some Jotun started digging in the caves. We drove the boggarts out, and right into our town. Don't know what the Jotun were looking for, or if they've found it, and I don't care. I just want them gone. We're simple people here. Merchants, tradesmen. We're not equipped to deal with a threat like this. Lumbering brutes. Almost twice as tall as a man and just as wide. Why they came to Glendara is anyone's guess. They just showed up one day. We weren't going to stop them. I grew up here. Seems like only yesterday I went to fight in the war. When I got back, I was the toast of the town.
Great Scott.
Was
I know,
through
right?
with all that fighting.
Some of the dialogue is very cheesy. It's great, though.
That boy needs to rest. He's got the cough. Won't listen to me or his own brother.
He's got the cough. Oh, no.
Please, hurry.
Come to town for the craft ball.
This quest has definitely aged well, hasn't it? Aged like milk. Very bad milk. Enter Coilsbane Caverns. Yeah, this is a side quest. We'll do this one because I want to get the. I do want to help them cure the blood plague and stuff. And getting rid of the Jotun is a good start. So. Oh look, it's a brownie. Little goblin creatures. That's our first plague bearer dead. Gonna go back to the sword, actually. Chakrams are fun, but like... I just prefer to use the sword at the moment. It's a bit more simplistic to use. And I like simplistic movesets. What's chasing me? Oh god. That thing looked scary, although it weren't too bad dealing with it. Looked intimidating. Coilsbane, here we go. Let's go and drive the Jotun out. which will in turn let the boggarts nestle back here. 10 of them. It's quite a tall order. You know what's perfect for Jotuns? Giant weapons. It's going to be slow and lumbering, but the damage will be worth it. That's one down. I feel like if Nikocado was ever a class, he'd be a Jotun. Or rather, if he was any of the monsters in this game, he'd be a Jotun. He's got the girthiness to fit in. Jotun Cardo. Ooh, what do we have? I just put one of them in the junk area, I didn't mean to. I like the sustaining though, because of the health regeneration. Maybe there's other ways I can beef up. Yeah, I can. I can use steel gauntlets. That ain't gonna be worth keeping. Might as well melt down my junk. Belen's curious. Oh damn, that's pretty good actually. I don't get regenerative health though, which is a bit of a problem. I can add that one to the junk now. Yeah, I'll be in like the 200 marker for defense with that equipped. I'll keep the sustaining one for the time being. I like my health regeneration too much. It's good in a jam. Yeah, it's the only problem with boggarts. Like, using heavy weapons is not ideal. Finally got our fate meter filled in. Glittering ring with mana energy. I'll put it in the junk for now. Not going to need it. To be fair, a lot of my consumables need to be junked. Like the mana regeneration stuff. I'll keep health stuff though, just in case. I should also map it, shouldn't I? Oh, there's a chest here. Oh, that's better than what we currently have. Equip that. Electric band. Warrior's longsword, it's worse. Actually, I think it's better than the other one we have equipped though. Or rather the one that I had equipped beforehand. Yeah, I can store that in the bin. I'll have my single-handed sword now because we don't have to be dealing with any Jotuns for the time being.
Right, Logris. You surprised me. What are you doing down here? I see my Jotun have failed at their orders. But did Padaxes send you? Lysander, perhaps? Tell me. Those fools have no idea what I'm capable of. Which is obvious if you're all they sent to stop me. You act as though you're surprised to find me here. As if you weren't sent here to stop me. My pursuit. But you're too late. Even now, my deathless servants rise from centuries of slumber. It is clear I cannot let you live. But answer me this, and I'll grant you a swift death. Which one sent you? Was it Padaxes or Lysander?
They've allied together, lol.
The Dominus of the Onyx Tower and the Magister of the Rose Court allied together? Impossible! I can't challenge the power of both my rivals. Not until I have amassed the full army promised in the scroll. This isn't over, mortal. I promise you.
Oh, I guess he just ran away. Thought we were going to actually fight him, but I guess we persuaded him to run away. That's the one good thing about having high persuasion, is that you can have some unique dialogue choices to change a situation.
My. Is Starcamp being visited by a goddess? Are they all as beautiful as you? Maybe I should slap on a habit and join the mission down the road. You're in Starcamp, home of the Traveller's Dove. Now, I don't suppose you came here by accident. Ask Dove. Ask to join our number. Well, I've seen fist-sized rubies, living people made of vines, and I've even seen a Jotun cry. But this is a first. Why join? The Travellers are renowned rogues,
Thieves Guild.
thieves, and all-around good folk. If you live in the shadows, away from the law, we're for you. You want riches? We'll help you take them. You want fame? They'll sing songs of you forever. Want adventure? Look no further.
We'll
Thought
join,
by the
but
look at
not
you,
yet.
you might. I've a good feeling about you, but some feelings count less around here than they should. I'll send you to the camp's leader, Krilgarin. She'll get you on your way.
We'll do that later. To be fair, a lot of the guilds I'm probably going to save for later on. Can fast travel there now, since we arrived there on foot.
You're back. Glad to see you made it out of there alive. We felt the earth shake when you hadn't returned. But no matter. Our town is forever in your debt. Please, take this. It's not much, after all you've done, but we would like you to have it.
Cool.
Come to town for the crop.
So what did he give us? Well, it's better than the 5% health one. Right, let's see what our next quest is to do. Oh yeah, we're meeting with Agarth. We're gonna go and do that then.
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of Loch Dyden for decades to come.
Last month you told me that the plague would take us all.
I know, but that's not what fate says anymore.
Damn it, Agarth. You're cut off.
Yeah, and I bet I know whose fault that is. It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me. And then you... Damn it. I thought I had my life figured out.
Well, it's not like we did it on purpose. I mean, come on now, Agarth.
I know. It's just... I wasn't always the man I am now. In my youth, I was quite the warrior. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deeds. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse.
So what did you
My
say?
own death, of course. But not a hero's death as I had always dreamed. I was going to die alone and unknown. Killed by an Etin and used for stew. It was a terrible end. But I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed that future. You stole my part in the tapestry. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know?
You can still be a hero,
You're
though.
right. My glory days don't have to be over. And as long as I'm around you, I don't know how my story will end. That means I've got to make sure you stay around in one piece. Maybe this old trinket from my youth will help. After all, I don't just owe you my life. I owe you my future.
Ring of Mending.
Why, I once tracked the Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone. Fey or not, I could have tracked those Tuatha sober. They've set up in a cavern north of town, complete with some way of scrying your location. That's how they found you so easily. I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work. These soldiers were sent out with one purpose, finding you and making sure you stay dead. Everything else, the Well, Arden, Hughes, have all been collateral damage. They're using something big to track you. They call it the Eyes of Tirnak. Smash it, and they won't be following you anymore. The main entrance is heavily guarded and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach.
Subtle, you say?
I don't
Why
have
are they
an
after
answer
us?
for that. I can't imagine what about you made Gadflow send his troops across the continent.
I was just checking the volume. Oh, I'm gonna go for the front. Stealth is not really much of a
Straightforward and direct.
thing.
A warrior after my own heart. I'll cover the back and make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them here. Let's track down some trouble.
So he gave us the Ring of Mending. Bleed resistance. Junk, to be fair. Let's follow Agarth.
is the front entrance. You'll face their strongest guards, so it's no place for subtlety.
Well, of course.
Find their scrying mirror and smash it. I'll slip in the back and make sure none of them escape. The immortals inscribe their knowledge of fate into the living stone. I always thought it was a poetic way of talking about the theater, but there it is, in your hands. Keep it close, child. Just go inside and find those scrying mirrors. Don't worry, I'll be coming along to help. Good luck. I'll see you inside.
Bronze talisman. Junk. Doesn't seem to be hitting him. More leveling up, although we've got to wait for the... There we go. You have to wait for enemies to be out the area. I should maybe focus on the bow more this time. Anything over here? Nope. Just a dead end. Got him before he could even finish his sentence. Might as well use the high ground to our advantage.
Feel Tyrnak's wrath.
Not bad. Better damage.
I've never killed a mortal.
Need more might for that to be equipped. Prodigy's longbow. It's the same, but I get 20 mana, so I'll equip it.
We're here. Not until you smash those mirrors. It'll keep them from tracking you all over Dalentarth. Thanks for giving an old man another chance. It's good to know I've got a future again. And even better not to know what it is. Whoever that Aelin Shear is, I don't think she's
Shear,
our
that's her
enemy.
name.
If she wanted us dead, she could have killed us while we were weakened. But she's still trouble. Reminds me of a dark elf who left me half naked and tied to a bar guest once. Now those were the days.
Well, I'm sure they were.
Good luck.
The undying mortal has grown tired of running, has she?
Oh, it's Gadflow.
Decided to fight back. Can you tell me the difference between a creature of nature and a child of dust like yourself?
I don't really care, to be fair,
Children
dude.
of nature know our roles. Meek and mighty, prey and predators, life and death. All serve the cycle. You children of dust do not know your place. You come into our land. You come to face your hunters. And you don't know when to die.
I don't even know who you are. Oh, brilliant. That's the ultimate burn.
You shall learn. In time, all mortals will know the might of Gadflow. Blessed herald of the merciful Tyrnak. All mortals end. Even if some are more persistent than others.
At least the Tuatha won't be able to track you so easily now. but it looks like you've got the personal attention of their king, Gadflow. If you were anyone else, I'd suggest you start running and not stop.
Gadflow sounds like a water company.
But you might just have a chance.
Or some sort of like sewage blocking company, sewage unblocking company or something.
You're doing well so far. You've blinded them here, and they haven't killed you yet. And much as I hate to say it, you'll need to take Aelin Shear up on her offer of help. The Codex of Destiny should hold some answers for you. For all I know, you've already met her in the House of Ballads. But it sounds like she's the only lead now. The Crystal War, they've been calling it. 10 years ago, the Winter Fae turned violent and attacked us in force, calling themselves the Tuatha Deum. They say it's their sacred duty to cleanse the mortals from their lands. Naturally, the humans and Alpha who live here aren't so happy with that plan. It's been going back and forth for years. Where there's war, there's soldiers nervous about their fate, and that's where I come in. Gadflow is just some trumped-up fae who started hearing voices, I gather. But a crazy with an army is still a threat, sure enough.
And binding your destiny allows you to reset all of your current abilities and skills. Ah, so that's how you respec. I don't need to do that, but that's a thing you can do.
Be able to get out this.
So if you feel like your build has not gone the right way that you want it to, you can always just reset. Costs gold, but it's worth it if you need to respec. I'm assuming that it'd be more beneficial on higher difficulties, really. Looks like it's time to fast travel. We did go to the House of Ballads before, which is fine.
Excuse me. Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard,
Mundane
a
don't belong
rare
in fae
vacancy
houses.
has occurred in the House of Ballads. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagril has fallen. Sagril, this does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not, understand. One of our most beloved heroes has fallen. Sir Sagril's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must never happen.
I want to fill the seat.
You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Fresh, recover Sagril's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads. The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgoeth. In the evenings after dark, you can hear its disturbed slumber. The cries are unsettling. It is a popular tale, featuring the Summer Court's most treasured rogue. One afternoon, Sagril, his head sleepy with wine and dreams of women, awoke to a terrible roar. The treacherous maid of Windermere, villain of the House of Ballads, was summoning forth a beast from beneath the earth. She wished to send it against Swenson himself. When the maid departed, Sagril tread into the beast's lair and killed it, only to realize that it was simply the first of many deadlier enemies. What a song. Go now, and give the song your...
We'll do this quest since it's popped up.
I wish you the best.
These pledge guys are trying to, like, have their 5 minutes of fame as well. So yeah, we're going to be fighting something called the Grave Fresher. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, we're fighting the Grave Fresher. It's part of the quest line for this, for the House of Ballads we're doing.
Brash dustling. You have no role in fey telling. This story belongs to one of us, not some whelp fresh from the cradle. First that strange maiden, now this. What is it you want here in Gorgoath?
I want to help.
Alas, Sagril's is a twisted tale, and we could use every available hand. You may stay, but the seat will never be filled by a mortal. Of that I am certain.
Oh, are you sure about that?
We were too late to catch the Thresh as it fed. Now the beast slumbers guarded by the vines and weeds of Gorgoath. But all is not lost. If we can destroy the roots before they take hold, we can rouse the beast. Come, I'll keep the Thresh occupied while you seek out the heart vines. Keep your eyes open.
So yeah, we can't go through here yet. We need to get rid of the heart vines. Well, that guy died terribly. This weapon is not working out very well. What's the flame like? Oh, they're vulnerable to flame. Makes sense considering they're made of wood. Too powerful. Only brownies, dude.
Forward! The beast awaits! I do not like this.
Robes. I don't use those.
This is the difficult part.
Well, that didn't take long.
Wasn't so terrible.
So much junk items. At least we're gonna get gold from them.
Sir Sagrel was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
We need the ring.
How
We
can
don't
this
need the
be?
blades.
Sir Sagrel dead? I do not understand. Such a tragedy has never occurred in this song. Not in all the seasons of the telling. At the end of this ballad, Sagrel defeats the Grave Thresh. He is victorious. I don't know how, but someone has changed the song of Sir Sagrel. Listen, we are not alone. I do not like this.
Just sort out my inventory. Bunch of crystals I'm never gonna use. Return to Hallam the White. So I might as well fast travel. And then go and report our progress and give him the ring. And then I assume we simply take the seat.
A child of dust has defeated the grave thresh. What a tale you've claimed for yourself, my friend. You are granted the seat of Sir Sagril and all privileges hereto, including membership in the Court of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you.
What incident?
One similar to the plight of Sagril, I dare say. Another erratic chain of events. The Ballad of Bloody Bones has taken an unexpected turn. The great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge. But he will need your assistance. That is how the song is sung. In every telling, Sir Ferrara falls at the hands of Bloody Bones, but he is not left to perish alone in the cold of Uduat. So Sagril, his knight hand, comes to him. Sagril revives the fallen hero and brings him back to the lights of this summer life. Without Sagril, without you, this ballad cannot be sung. Sir Ferrara tracks the villain Bloody Bones to his lair and rescues the fair maiden, sacrificing himself in the process. This is Ferrara's most selfless act, to give up his own glory for the good of another. It has always been this way, and must be preserved for all seasons. Excellent. Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands on the crest of Ettenmere, where it once hosted the lords and ladies of the High Court. Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection, it's our only option.
Well, they
You
kind
will
of
know
did.
when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Wenson. The telling is in your hands now. The Court of Enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. They reside in the House Oratory in Ettenmere. A poor cursed soul who wanders the forest, in search of his ancient love. She left him, for he was a cruel and lonely villain. Now, he takes out his rage on the innocent. Off with you.
Speak to Helm the White, meet the King Wentz, and let's see if we can actually head there yet. Yes, we kind of can. We can just travel from here and get to there. Obviously I can't fast travel there because we're inside the building, but yeah, we can fast travel to it. We can just travel from Delic to get there. Here's the oratory.
Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Samuel, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones. Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sadly. Uduath is northwest, on the shores of Ettenmere. It is sealed by a powerful spell, but Bloody's magic is weak, and you should be able to gain entrance. It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Famor, a counselor to Isa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Isa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Udua. When the maiden was rescued, Isa cursed Famor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the great cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara. Good luck.
House of Ballads is an interesting quest line. I don't even know what guild to compare it to, really. It's kind of... I suppose you could say the Bards Guild, kind of, from Skyrim, but not quite. It's kind of esoteric, really, with its narrative and storytelling. Also, the songs that are like having their fates changed as an ongoing narrative is kind of cool. We can go from the Gnomish expedition and work our way around to it. It's better than what we've got equipped.
Mortal? Is this Wenson's idea of humor? Well, you look hardy enough. Won't botch the tale of Bloody Bones too badly, I suppose. Still,
I'm curious as to how Hallam expects you to bring me back from the edge of the Great Cycle. But that's his problem, not mine. Let me be truthful with you, Dustling. I've never seen Bloody Bones act so erratically. He cares nothing for the story, as if he craves a different outcome. Instead of spiriting away a young mortal maiden, he took an entire camp. Men, women, children. It's mad, and certainly not part of the tale. And I thought this ballad couldn't get any worse, considering my impending demise. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? May your gods be with you.
Goodbye.
I need to... Yeah, I need to go and seek out a healer. We'll probably do that after we've done this quest line. What exactly does that do? %. Yeah. Might be good if we go and see a healer. go and speak to Bloody Bones.
So the witch was right. Help has come from Sir Ferrara the Fair, who flounders in the puddles of Uduath. Such a champion should never lose his way, not in his own song. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last prisoners, and I will share with you my knowledge. How I came to change things. Stay, and you'll have nothing but corpses. That's true. My intent was never to do harm. All I want, all I have ever wanted was love. Not to be alone in my eternal grief. Fine. The prisoners are free to go.
That's the power of persuasion.
You shall take their place. You shall be Bloody Bones' new desire.
No, I bloody won't.
Well done, Sagal. You have proven yourself worthy of the name. Hallam's trust in you was not misguided. I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale, but it has the ring of truth to it. We must return to Wenson and tell him what we've learned here in Uduath. Off we go then.
Shortcut on the way out. I will say this, a lot of the dungeons are very well designed. Apart from that one area that had the widow in it, but then again that wasn't very intuitive. Oh, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Just on our way to hand this quest in. And possibly see a healer after we're done, because we've been infected with the lightning scourge. Or lightning disease, or whatever it is. House of Ballads. There is a healer actually there, how convenient, so we can go and see a healer before handing the quest in, I guess. I think you can get potions that heal diseases in this game too, much like Skyrim/Oblivion. Yeah, I can see the healer to the left, or to the right, I should say.
Glynal, I assure you it's an ancient codex, just like in the tales.
Intriguing. Why would such a thing be revealed to a child? Welcome to the Summer Sanctuary, where the seeds of knowledge are sown and nurtured. I see you are a stranger and a mortal. I am Green, and I possess the healer's warmth. You have need of my services? Have you been injured in your mortal war?
Not quite, I just need healing.
I do what I can. Most of the time, it's not enough. I've learned much from the dying races. Life is precious. Our kind often forget that.
It's a curse, not a disease. That's it. Either way, it needs getting rid of.
Goodbye.
And we have curse immunity, which is like a temporary buff.
The hero returned. I am relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagril, and now Bloody Bones. These are shocking developments. Listen, Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uduath. You are needed for a very special quest, a song of your very own. You must travel to the home of Tenwa, also known as the Librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Go to Tenwa's cottage in Haxi. She will be waiting for you. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of fey cairns. It is called The Hero and the Maid. Bring it to me, and guard it with your life. Its worth cannot be measured. Her cottage stands in the gap between Yolvan and Haxi, southeast of here. It is an isolated spot, safe. Tenwa is expecting you.
Let's make our way there then. Hopefully we should be able to fast travel near it and then wander over to it. Yeah, that ain't too far. Literally just go from Canarok. I'm going to stop in at the blacksmith real quick and get some of my equipment repaired as well. Because some of it's probably taken a beating since the session started. I think it's just the hammer icon I have to go to. That's a pub. Actually, is the repairman inside the silken seat? Probably the case. Yeah, I see the anvil. Okay. Bit of an odd place to put a smithy, but whatever. Go on, we'll quickly do this. Lockpicking. Oh, these would be marked as stolen if I take them. Craft and salvage. Somebody here must be the smith.
I was wrong about you. It had been so long since we've had to rely on ourselves that I didn't want to trust a stranger. You have my thanks. All of our thanks, I'm sure. Not soon enough.
One of these has to be the smith.
There's roof beams to cut. I'm sorry, stranger. It seems I'm the man to...
Ah, it's this dude. Repair all of them.
to get this village rebuilt. I have to get the next few months of work keep safe.
There's a quest here that I've yet to do.
It's you. The one who saved us all. The one who tamed Webwood. You have my thanks. If you're not busy, I have a request to make of you. It's about my home, Toff Farm. I think something has happened there.
Go on, what happened?
That's just it. I don't know. I came to Canrock some days before the first attacks. I was stuck here. Our farmhand, Cartery Jake, stumbled into Canrock a few days later. He was tight-lipped about my parents at first. Then he said the spiders got them. Now he avoids me, avoids everyone. Something happened at the farm, but I can't bring myself to find out what.
I'll go there.
I will give you whatever I have. Just bring me news of my mother and father. I need to know what happened there. At Toff Farm, I need you to find out what happened there. I lost contact with my family. Our farmhand, Carter...
Alright, we'll go and help. We'll do this. It's a pretty quick quest. Take too far off, I think. Yeah, it's not far from here at all. Literally a small little sojourn in that direction. Let me check the local map. Of a way. Okay, man. I'm not going anywhere. Fine linen robes. That's cool, but I like my health regeneration. When I find a piece of armor with better health regeneration, that's when I'll bother switching. Might as well do the Silk Farmer quest while I'm here as well. Rest in the Bones, whatever it's called. There's 2 left to do, we might as well quickly do them. Last one's over there. We'll quickly go do that. Now we get to rest the remains, give them a proper burial. Just like that, we've done that one task. Grim Harvest, that's the farm. Travel to Cathras and then just go around to get to it. Saves a lot of the back and forth journeying. Let's go inside. Oh dear. Yeah, you can tell what happened here. Interesting. Plot thickens. It looked like a murder more than spider attack. To Canarok we go.
So, the Savior comes for Cartery. What do you want? You did? I must have left it behind when I was fleeing those spiders. The damn things were everywhere. I can see you're not convinced. So that tough brat sent you to do a little digging. It was only a matter of time before she learned what I did to her parents. But you found out first. A stroke of luck. Now, let's come to an arrangement, shall we? Say, a heavy purse for your silence?
Nope, you're gonna pay for it, you murdering
the wandering
scumbag.
hero is going to bring me to justice. I think not. I've murdered twice before, and you shall be my third. Finally.
You're gonna make him suffer.
What is it? I can't believe Carteret killed them. My mother and father had been his friends for years, before I was even born. To think that he did all this just to avoid the war. I knew my family was likely dead, but I thought it wouldn't be over something like this. Thank you for your help. Here is your reward, as promised.
It's pretty alright.
Farewell.
Come for generous.
I mean, let's be honest, we're not gonna use that armor, am we? Yeah. 15% health, yeah.
What's needed?
I mean, at least we did the right thing. Right, we've got this quest to do. Interesting looking creatures.
Welcome. Do come in. You must forgive my lack of hospitality. The Maid of Windermere and her minions have left me in a bit of a situation. Creth and Airmer could offer no remedy, but perhaps your mortal ingenuity will prevail where others have failed. The maid paid me a visit this past evening. She and her accomplice, Nyx the Troll, stole my most prized cairns. All that work, and for what? With what I know, I should have expected an attack. Even this imprisonment spell, it is the same she used in the Ballad of Two Knights and a Troll. I can't recall the counterspell, of course, as that cairn was stolen. You must get them back, mortal. All of them. Especially the one you came for. Her nearest lair is Sunder Caverns, where her minion Nyx makes his home. It is a craggy pit in Haxin, east. It is a tale of what happens when one wishes to become something he has not. In this case, the subject of the song was Nyx the troll, a loathsome, pitiful brute. As a jest, the Maid of Windermere enchanted Nyx into believing he was an ordinary man. He attempted to settle in a quaint mortal village to predictable disaster. When the knights Creth and Ermer arrived, they treated him like the man he longed to be. They challenged Nyx to a gentlemanly duel and slew him in fair combat.
See you soon.
Fair cards. We're recovering 5 fingers. 5 items. I guess. Feycards, I think they're called. Feycards. Feycans, yeah. Not far from here.
Well, well. You truly fit Hallam's description. It's nice to finally gaze upon the new Sagral. I am Sir Airmer. This is my companion, Sir Creth. Ah. Welcome to Sunder Caverns. If you come in search of the Maid of Windermere, I must disappoint you. She's nowhere to be found.
I'm looking for the cans.
Well, I managed to find one, but there are plenty more. The maid had them. She was here one moment, but gone the next, as is her way. She did leave behind her old ally, Nyx the Troll, to give us a bit of trouble and slow our pursuit. Creth and I have fought Nyx more times than I dare count. You could say he's an old friend. If you're interested in joining our little hunting party, feel free. We didn't expect to see you here. I imagine Tenwa has some... We didn't expect to see you here.
Keep talking to him, I don't mean to. Sometimes when the sprint button and the interaction button are the same.
We're not through yet.
Don't bother me. I'm not... Goodbye.
Keep looking.
Don't bother me. I'm not...
God damn it, stop interacting with me, I don't mean to do that.
You're slowing us down.
We got
That
them all
wasn't so
now.
terrible now, was it? Still, I'm baffled as to why Nyx was outside Sunder Caverns. It was surely not to play his part in the coming ballad. There's more going on here than Creth and I are party to, and I want to know what. We'll speak again back at the House of Ballads. And Sagro, thank you. These are times of change, and we all must be on our guard. Goodbye.
Shortcut out, and we can go back to the overworld. See if I can fast travel. Yeah, I can.
Excellent. But you've returned without the most important cairn of all. Troubling. But this is a challenge for later. For now, you must break this cursed spell. As you've no doubt noticed, those cairns are warded and will not reveal their secrets. They will, however, last an eternity. Perhaps even longer. Those cairns are like lore stones, but special. They're enchanted, and the only way to unlock their contents is to use the Echo Stone. The one in the next room is one of Hallam's early attempts, but it should work. Go listen to Two Knights and a Troll. Find the words that will free me from this prison. It is a magical shrine, specially created to hold the most glorious of Fae songs through tragedy and time. There is one in the other room. She is the Witch Magware, sworn enemy of our great house and Enchantress Supreme. She will do anything within her power to win the love of our brave King Wenson. As it is now, and as it has always been, she preys upon the wild and stupid to reach her goals. But something is different this time. She is growing ambitious. See you soon.
May the stone fill your song to the ages. May the breath of time remember you. Listen. Listen as the echo stone etches each ballad in memory. The story of two valiant souls I bring, of the lords named Aermer and Creth I sing. Two hearts united against common foes, the thoughts of one in mind, the other knows. Lord Creth of nights, most stoic and grave, Lord Aermer's hand and shadow the brave, and gentle Aermer, his equal in might, dawn to Creth's dusk, day to his night. Here is the tale of how they stopped a troll. The maid of Windermere corrupted its soul. The troll named Nyx had a most troubled heart. In nature was it displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm, and wished to shed its current form. In grief it went to the maid of Windermere. she motioned to Nix and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be human, I see, she whispered to the troll in glee. I shall grant your wish and make you so. You are a human now, she cackled. Go. And so the troll named Nix to town it came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed the road and split the wall, and Kreth and Eremer were sure to fall. They faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in our tale. The treacherous maid of Windermere at play. We know in part what was wrong with this bay. And so Lord Eremer shouted to Lord Kreth, challenge this troll to a duel to the death. The troll still under the wicked maid's spell, and was human, thought, and all was well. Rampaged throughout the countryside in joy, treating all as toys. Lord Eremer slowly approached him and said, if you are human, deal such instead. Faith us, if that is your fate. Duel us, and reveal the truth of your state. Then the troll and fae did battle and fought. Alas, all was not as the troll had thought. After he had won, Lord Kreth said to Nix, with a mind to ease and a will to fix, you are a troll, and that is good, my friend. You have no faults, no wrong to mend. But if it be your wish to join their kind, a better way you must find. There is naught wrong with following your will, as long as it does not bring others ill. Again the heroes of honor stayed true. The story of a troll, and the knights too.
Did you discover the words to the counterspell? I thought that was it. Apparently not. See you soon. Are you ready to speak the counterspell? No, that's not it. See you soon. Are you ready to speak the counterspell? That's it. Hear me, and don't forget a word. What Hallam feared is coming to pass. Somehow, using a new and twisted magic, the Maid of Windermere hopes to alter the telling. At this moment, she possesses the single most important song in our canon, the hero and the maid. If its story changes, we are all at risk. You must warn the House of Ballads. Time is running out for all of us. Go find Wenson and Hallam. It may already be too late. See you soon.
Am I still cursed, or...? Yeah, I've got to remove them. I kept getting the wrong answer. I don't remember what the exact answer was until the last one, process of elimination. But it's fine, we can just see a healer. They have a healer at the House of Ballads anyway, so it's all good. House of Ballads questline's quite fun. Let's go and see the healer real quick.
How may I serve the court?
You again. Some advice.
Healer never likes to see the same. Farewell, fragile one.
You may search the Empire 10 times over, but you will not find your beloved Wenson, nor his foolish court of enchantments. They, like you, are mine. Dream of me, lovely, for we shall be together soon. The time is coming.
What do you need?
Good. You are well. The same cannot be said of the king, nor of the court of enchantments. In my absence, the maid has taken them all. Tenwa says that the greatest of ballads, the hero and the maid, was not recovered. This song above all the others must be found. You have acted as our agent thus far, Sagro. Do you continue to stand by us? With all our heroes gone, you may very well be our last light in the darkness.
What's next?
I knew I could count on you. In the face of uncertainty, your loyalty has proven steadfast. It is no use for us to combat the Maid of Windermere when we do not understand her new magic. There is only one man I know who might shed light on our ignorance. His name is Father Eter. He is a monk and an alchemist, and a trusted friend. Eter may have the answers we seek.
Where is he?
Father Eter watches over a small Almain mission in the southeast, St. Edric's. You will know it by the runes on the hill. Go, find Eter.
Right, we'll pick up that quest another time for the time being. I'll probably save that for the next stream. We're coming towards near enough the end of the House of Bards quest line. We're gonna go and join Alan Shear and
Yes, Sagro?
see what's going on with her, who conveniently is just in this area.
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Lionel, Lore Master of the House of Ballads. Give the Codex over to him, and he may have your answers. Lore Master Lionel has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fae stories. The Codex you found isn't just any lore stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue. Be on your way.
You must be Lady Shear's friend. Speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. Let's see this codex. The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, a High King gave his own wisdom to his system. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift, but why did it reveal itself to you? Nonsense. All children of dust have a story that is written before you see your first dawn. Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom. I'm sure you think it is. It fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless. This codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. Ascribe these lies to the High King. Sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies. Is there a meaning to it? Only it's awful. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Lionel spends his life cherishing old stories that show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic.
That is tragic.
First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex, the High King himself. It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone. Nirelem is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me, although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalentoth at Caer Nirelem. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see. You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you, but Nirelem and I have our disagreements. Good luck with Nirelem, and ignore anything he says about me.
So where we're going to go for the next part? Strange I don't see the location. Yeah, it's not marked. At least I don't see it on the map. Let me exit and see what happens. Right, is the location loaded? No, strange. Oh, there it has. There it is. Okay, it's a bit of a way. Realistically, we could do the, could do that quest line. Yeah, he's not far from here, so we'll go there then. I did say I would do it in the next part, but I guess we could probably set up for the next part by heading over to it. And then what I'll do is, after we've met with the alchemist, we can go back to our house and save. And then I will be picking up the rest of this in the next stream. We've had quite a bit of progress. We've moved on with the main quest here and there. New location discovered. Is he on the upper floor? I'm assuming so. Oh, that's not good. We'll go and speak to somebody, find out what the hell happened.
Welcome to St. Edric's. Welcome to St. Edric's. You're here to meet with Father Eter, yes? The Father's always playing host to interesting individuals such as yourself. His quarters are on the second floor of the mission bunkhouse. Most of his days are spent inside working on his research. I don't understand a word of it.
He's been murdered.
I knew that they were arguing, but I never imagined that it would lead to murder. It's enough to make a man question his faith. Father Eter and his apprentice, Brother Wolf, they were inseparable, like a true father and son. It was a shared love of alchemy that brought them together. But since their work repairing the village well, they've been acting tense, even hostile. Just this morning I saw Eter fetching water. But now he's gone. Mitharu save us all. You're free to search the bunkhouse. Please, if you can shed any light on this tragedy, we'll do all we can to assist you. Father Eter and his apprentices conducted many experiments. He had a strong interest in alchemy and the magic of other races. There's proof of it everywhere. Goodbye.
There we go, we got there in the end. Time to go down a well. Which is basically a small dungeon. Damn it, one of the items we needed was up there. Looks like we're going to be going back and around.
Stay back. I don't know who you are or how you've found me, but you will not have the crystals. They are mine. Don't make me kill another. I had no choice. He was trying to destroy the crystals. He didn't understand that we'd been chosen, that the crystals wanted us to possess them. The strange woman was right. She knew the crystals' power, and that's why she wanted them. But we told her nothing. When she left, Father dropped the crystals back into the well. But they sang to me, told me to kill him, and listen then. Their voices, so beautiful. Oh, Father Adair, what have I done? I never meant anyone harm. Especially not the Father. Please, you must help me destroy the crystals, stop the corruption. My whistle may help you find them. I use it to speak to the crystals, sing to them. I am not a bad man, just a weak one. I will pay for this sin for the rest of my life. However long I wish that to be. Get out of here.
Use the whistle. Can I map that, by the way? No, can't map it. Because we have to go in my inventory and keep doing it. once more. I'm gonna go back to Halam the White and give him an update of how things are going. Although that'll be for the next time. I will be ending the stream here now. I'm gonna go back to Gossamer End and save. Also gonna get the equipment and all that stuff repaired, so we're fresh for the next time around. So back to Canarok we go. I'll quickly go and get the smithy to repair our stuff and then sign off for tonight. Yes, it's been a pretty good stream, to be fair. Got a lot done.
What's needed now? Can't stop now. It's good to keep working. It reminds
It's this dude.
me that I'm still alive. That you say stay alert.
Welcome back, by the way. Just in time to see the stream finish. Right, back to Gossamer End where we're going to save and lock in all our progress for today. I always forget where my house is. Is it the white icon over here? Yeah, that's our house. There we are. It's the white icon. Yeah, right, 48 hours. I couldn't do that. There's something I need to put away actually while I'm here. Actually, no I don't. Did I put Shepherd's helmet away? I think I did, didn't I? It's fine, never mind. Right, we're going to save here for now and lock in all of my progress for today. Let's save. Okay, cool. Right, that's pretty much going to be it for the stream of Kingdoms of Amalur. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next one. Until then, ciao for now.